Hey guys, uh, this right here is it's a river birch tree. I've got one planted on each side of my driveway. I had a couple in my yard, but a storm took them out and never have replanted them. Now, nature can provide for you if you know what to look for, know what to plant. Now, you can see these river birch trees, the bark will peel, and this makes excellent fire starter. You stick a match to this stuff and it will fire right up. So having these trees around your house or close to you so you can get some of this bark to start a fire with is really helpful, especially in a situation where you know, the power's out, it's been out for 2 or 3 days, and you need to start a fire to cook your meals with. This is a really excellent tree to have around your property. Another tree that's really useful to have around your house on your property besides the river birch trees. These are catawba trees, or well, it's like a catawba tree. I had 2 and a storm took the other one out. And I'm going to take some of these seed pods here in a few days and I'm going to plant them in buckets and grow some more, because I like to have 4 or 5 more on my property here. Excuse me. But what happens is, when this tree is fully leaved out, these catawba worms will come out of the ground. They come up and they'll feed on these leaves until they have stripped all the green off of it, and then they'll go back down in the ground until the tree is fully leaved out again. Now these are juveniles. These are small worms. They'll go back down in the ground. Now when they come back out, they will be a lot bigger than what they are now. But you could take these worms, even if it's just for, you know, just for enjoyment. You know, you want to go catch some fish, or you want to catch some fish to eat. You know, this is one of the best baits you can use, especially like catfish. They love these worms. You can see how they're tearing those leaves up. Now what I do, excuse me, and what you can do is, when, like I said, now these are juvenile, so I'm not gonna mess with them or harvest any this time. I'll wait till they come back out when they're a little bit bigger. What you can do is, like this one tree, and it's not a huge tree, but this one tree has literally hundreds of these worms on it. When they come back out and they get the right size, you can harvest a bunch of them and keep them in the freezer, you know, to use for a later date, you know, when the tree is putting the leaves back on and there are no worms out. But if your power was to go out and you lost all your food, you know, if it happens to be during a time when these worms are out on the tree, come out, like this one's in my backyard, so I just walk out in my backyard and I'll grab some of these worms off the tree, and I'll go fishing, and I'll have something to eat. So this tree is really useful to have in your backyard, or on your property. Excuse me, just like the birch trees are. All right, guys, I just thought I'd do this little video and give you some ideas. I appreciate you watching.